What is going on, people? Hope you're all well. I am so excited. This day will go down in history. We've gotten so much new music and we have more to come later. But one of the bands that I'm most excited to listen to today is Kalandra, who have dropped a new EP, a winter themed EP, which is called Mørketid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It has one of those O's with the strikes through it and it's a little bit confusing, but I'm just going to go with Mørketid. I will say that this hasn't been marketed very well. That was a play off of the word marketed. Okay, you know, I'll see myself out. But I haven't really heard much about this. I don't follow a lot of bands on social media, to be fair, so maybe that's my own fault. But I'm so glad that someone in my Discord reminded me of this, because I would have been so upset if I didn't check this out today. I've listened to a lot of heavy music this morning. I've just checked out the new Atlas song. I earlier checked out Unprocessed new album. I checked out the new EP from Currents. So a lot of like really good modern, like progressive metalcore and just heavy metal music in general. Okay, so I've listened to a lot of that, and I think this is going to be my last recording of the day because I don't want to like burn myself out on music. But what a way to kind of wrap things up with a new EP that I'm going to say right now, I will probably cry during this at some point, because the song Ghosts features in this, and I'm getting literally goosebumps and chills when I even think about this song. One of those songs that just means a lot to me. I heard it last year, or I think it was last year when it came out, and yeah, if you're unfamiliar with it, give this EP a listen along with me. And if you're unfamiliar with Kalandra, please do yourselves a favor and just binge their music. They are one of the most talented, amazing bands I've ever heard, and then seeing them live in Dublin this year was absolutely absurd. I seen them with my girlfriend, who wouldn't be nearly as big of a fan of them as I have been. I introduced them to her and I just basically said, you know, I brought the idea to her, like, would you come to the show with me? And she came along and she was very impressed by them as well. So if you get the chance, see this band play live. They're absolutely amazing. So incredibly good. One of the best vocal performances I've ever seen, if not the best. Like, just outstandingly good from the whole band. Everything you hear on the record is somehow brought to life in a way that you wouldn't anticipate when you see them live. So that is obviously very high praise for Kalandra, but trust me, they deserve it. And hopefully this EP will not, you know, hopefully this EP doesn't do me dirty. But if there's ever a band that I had full faith on delivering, it is this band. Kalandra's new EP is 18 minutes long and 55 seconds. It has 4 songs, so quite short. We've heard one song, which is Ghosts, and again, I will most certainly be fighting back the tears when I hear this song again, because it is just absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, a beautiful band. Yeah, I'm just so excited to hear this. I'm going to check out the video for this, so I'll key the video in for you guys as well. This is the first song, which is Mitt, Hjerte, Alltid, Vanker. Okay, that is very close to being Wanker, but it's not. It has a V. Well, let's check it out. Let's go. Fun fact, 77% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. That number is absurdly high. YouTube's recommended is so good nowadays that you don't really need to click the subscribe button, but it does really help channels out a lot. So if you are watching and you do enjoy my content regularly, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. Now let's get into the video.
Mitt hjerte alltid vanker I den mørke vinternatt. Der vandrer mine tanker. Her jeg etterlatt. Hva kan min lengsel finne? Jeg kjenner ei mitt mål.
I'm gonna cry already. Fucking hell. It's just so beautiful. Wow.
Kom vi favne om vår bønn. For det og det alene vil jeg leve til jeg
Oh, just that little shift nearly sent me over the edge. Beautiful. Their music is always so well composed. This is obviously a little bit more of a slow burner, but they always find a way to make it pay off, you know? Wow. Okay. I'm so not ready for what's to come. I'm like preemptively crying. I'm like thinking about the song that's coming up and I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Beautiful song. As to be expected. There's probably going to be very few moments in Kalandra's discography that I find myself being like, oh, this is a bad song. I just don't think they're one of those bands that really, you know, makes bad music. It may not be something that I enjoy as much as some of their previous work, but to say it's bad is almost just like objectively a silly thing to even consider, you know? I know it's all subjective at the end of the day, but certain things can almost just be objective in this world that we live in, you know? But that was beautiful. I'll have to listen to that a few more times. I feel like this will be a very easy EP to just throw on and allow playthrough, especially in these winter months. But at the same time, it's very, very upsetting, especially this time of the year. It's just obviously very hard in terms of like when things are dark outside and you start thinking about loved ones, especially if you had loved ones that passed away around the like winter time. It's just Christmas and everything's obviously very family orientated time. And yeah, some of these songs just really hit home, which is why I have such a fond connection to this band. You know, the Lion album from 2020 is absolutely phenomenal. This one here, the red one, go check it out if you haven't already. And obviously their most recent album as well has some absolutely amazing songs. I just love this band. I just love this fucking band. It's like they're kind of like, they always get put in the same conversation as the likes of Aurora, which I definitely hear. Like there's some moments where Aurora literally sounds exactly like Katrine from Kalandra. But to me, I feel like Aurora a little more pop orientated. There's more pop elements in it, whereas Kalandra are definitely more like folk and a little bit more progressive. And yeah, just both incredible. But if you're into Aurora, Kalandra is something that you need to delve deep into. This band is an absolute gem. What are they on monthly listeners wise? 530. Okay, look, they're doing well. It's good to see, but it realistically should be so much higher. It really should be. But, you know, one day. Till the end. Oh God, I'm not ready for this.
I'll stay with you till the end.
Ooh, this reminds me of one of the songs they've done before.
Come what
Oh my god, no, they're doing... This is a callback to another song.
Although what awaits remains unknown.
Down, 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 down. Is this Alltid?
Whispers on the wind from home.
This is Alltid, right? Is that song?
Morning lies beyond the haze.
Okay.
Hope seems but a mocking tale. Yet I've ceased to fear my fears. Dried the well that fuels my tears.
I think this is the English version of Bardajan, right?
Somebody will hear my call. Somebody must hear my call. Grant me peace if peace may be, if that's my destiny.
It's a song that they already have. I just don't know the name of the song.
I'll walk with you till the end. Up the hills, down the mountains.
So fucking beautiful.
Through winding ways and raging throes, we'll find the road that no one knows. Somebody will hear my call. Somebody must hear my call. Before my voice abandons me, hear echoes of my plea. Grant me peace if peace may be. Fulfill my destiny.
I'm gonna be lazy here and not go into which song that is, but it's a song that exists on their previous album, I think. But I think it's an English version of it. It may not be an exact translation, but I'm about to cry in a moment, so I'm just preparing myself. This song is... Oh, I'm actually gonna go again. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna try and hold it together here. I'm gonna go. Gonna go.
Life goes back to sleep, all has to wait. All lies frozen in her hushed embrace. Wintertime whispers softly at my door. Within myself, the old traditions flow from somewhere ancient. I do recall a solemn
They're getting me
state
again.
where everyone would join in songs of solace. I sing for me while lighting candles. Oh, I sing because my ancestors are called to chance upon long forgotten things. If
as anticipated.
I could sleep until her frost is spent, dwell until the dawn of spring ascends. But winter hollows echo from long ago. Ooh, within myself the old traditions flow from somewhere ancient. I do recall a solemn state where everyone would join in songs of solace. I sing for you while lighting candles. Oh, I sing because your presence gives me. Oh, I'm giving into festivities. If through the veil someone's listening, I sing because this time of year has I sing for all who still light candles. Oh, I sing for those who have no voice or home. A heart of songs that could warm us all. If through the veil someone hears my call, I sing because this time of year has
I'm a mess. Let's just keep going. Him till I bluff Jill. Katrine, what are you doing to me? What a beautiful song that is. Beautiful song. It's such a magical sound they have. Fucking hell. That song, I don't think I'll ever be able to listen to that song without ending up the way I did. That is probably the fucking 10th time I cried to that song. It's so delicate. one of those bands that I think I'll struggle to ever be like, oh, that's a bad song. You know, I just don't think it really exists in the realm of Kalandra. I think it's just not even something I even consider. However, obviously, compared to some of their other projects and their discographies, this is obviously more of a themed, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a themed but also time-stamped kind of thing that they're doing for winter and this time of year, which is such a beautiful touch. But obviously it does feel like a kind of an additional project following up after their last album, which wasn't too long ago, and is still one of those albums that I occasionally go back to with certain songs. I feel like Untie the Knot. It's just one of those songs that is, it's just absolutely fucking gorgeous. But yeah, this band is amazing. Obviously my emotions spilled over there, but I'm not surprised. I did say it at the start and it got me even more than I thought it was going to. But yeah, as a project, as an EP, I guess it's a 4-song EP, 18 minutes or so. It does just kind of feel like one of those things to mark this time of the year. It obviously is a little bit hard to fully judge it because Ghost is a masterpiece. Anything, that's kind of how I actually judge movies, and maybe I should do it a little bit more too with music as well. Basically, a lot of my friends and stuff are really big into like letterbox and, you know, rating movies and giving your rankings of movies, and I've kind of gotten into it subsequently as well, just because it's kind of a fun thing to get along with. And obviously because I do that so much with music, it's like, oh, why wouldn't I extend this to movies and, you know, actually just giving a rating and you know, really going through your thought process as to why you like a particular movie and what makes a movie a 5 out of 5 and what makes a movie like a 1 out of 5 or a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever. And the one thing I do to differentiate a 5 out of 5 movie to like a 4.5 or a 4 is something that is like less tangible, which is the emotional impact that like a movie has had on me. So a lot of my 5-star movies are movies that are incredibly done. Like the cinematography is incredible, the storyline, the plot is amazing, the acting is amazing, and then also there's like an emotional aspect of it that either makes me cry or feel like a real strong emotion in one way or the other, whether it be like pure anger because of how well the story's told and you're like, fuck, something that like evokes genuine emotion. And usually it's tears, you know. If it's something that I'm crying to, that's usually, that kind of transcends just tangible things like cinematography or acting, you know. I think if they can make you cry or bring out an emotion with all of those tools, like the amazing actors and then the amazing cinematography and the storytelling, all of those things feel like less about emotion, and then this one is specifically about what those tools can do to make you, like how they make you feel. Sometimes you can have the best cinematography in the world, the best acting, but it's just, there's no like emotional connection to it. And that for me is like a 4.5, a 4-star movie, you know. But 5 stars, like if they can do all that and then also really just make the floodgates open when it comes to the tears. And Kalandra is a band that makes me consider how I rate music, because obviously with metalcore and the metal stuff that I'm doing, a lot of the like metal adjacent projects, usually they're not the most emotional. They are emotional, but it's more in the way of anger. And I'm a softie. I'm a soft guy. I'm a fucking, you know, some might say a pussy. I would probably agree. But I am very, very soft. I get that from my mother. She's like, any opportunity to cry, she's crying. And I'm kind of the same. Obviously, I don't show that side of me much on YouTube. One, because there's not really, there's very rarely ever any moments where I need to cry. And because, you know, a lot of the time I listen to like riffs and breakdowns and scream vocals and shit that's more aggressive. But when you get opportunities like this to just let the floodgates open, I don't shy away from it, as you've just seen from the video. But it's genuine, man. It's just, this song Ghost is just one of the best songs I think I've ever heard in my life. Like, genuinely. I think that's one of the best songs I've ever heard. It continuously makes me cry every time I hear it. It's one of those things that kind of pops back up because it's a Christmas song. I heard it last year, and obviously going through like some family shit and stuff like that. And just in general, I think even if I wasn't going through like family deaths and stuff like that, it's just one of those songs that you can feel the emotion, that the composition, the way it flows and just continuously grows and grows and grows and crescendos, and it's like just it just makes me well up every single time. And that was, it's a real kind of nice feeling you get from it. It's like this cathartic feeling of just like getting all these tears out, you know? It's really, really nice. And that is like the magic of music. That is the magic of music just encapsulated, and why I do this a lot of the time, you know? That is one of the main reasons that sometimes maybe it doesn't come across as most obvious. It's like, why do you do this? It's like, I don't really know. But then you get moments like this and you're like, this is it. And obviously we're just talking about Ghosts here. That to me is a masterpiece song. So that was already a single that we'd heard. And then the second song, which was Till the End, I believe I think it's Bardajan. I'm probably wrong on that. It's one of the songs that they've released on I think on their last album. And I think they've just Englishified it, essentially. I don't know if it's a direct translation, because I looked up the English translation of Bardajan, and it's not the same lyrics as Katrine was singing on this. So maybe they've just taken the same kind of chord progressions and melodies and stuff and changed to make sense in English, or to flow in English. So yeah, it's one of those songs. I might be wrong with Bardajan, but regardless, I've heard it before, just in a different format, which is kind of cool. So again, it doesn't really feel like this really like specific project that was, you know, not to say they didn't put loads of time into it, but it doesn't feel like a brand new piece of work, if that makes sense. It's kind of like additional music that they're putting out as a fun little side project. But even at that, it's still amazing. These guys are just so fucking incredible. I wish them nothing but more success. I'm glad they're at 500,000 monthly listeners, but to me, it should be way above that. Like, any band that can evoke that kind of emotion is just it's just incredible. So ratings wise, I'll bring you guys over to the album of the year. And I don't know what the average is here. I don't know how popular these guys would be in terms of like album of the year and people looking at that. But I think compared to like what I would put their other albums at, obviously this is a little bit different. It's shorter. I'd already heard one of the songs. The intro track was nice. It didn't grab me as much as some of their other songs, but it was still nice as always. Again, they don't make bad music. I think maybe like an 8 point, I'll say like an 8.3 for me, I think is fair for this. Let's see what the people are saying. 8.7 or 87. Okay. So I'm going to say 8.3. 83 out of 100. Again, it's probably very rare that you're going to find me giving a Kalandra project or album or song anything below an 8, because I just connect with them so much from a, you know, an emotional standpoint and musical standpoint. It's just so beautiful. It's so unique. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's thought-provoking. Beautiful melodies, interesting melodies. There's also a band that plays with them as well. Obviously, this album wasn't necessarily the most band orientated. It's a lot of Katrine, which, you know, give me that any day of the week. But having seen them live and knowing how capable they are as musicians, it wasn't actually their drummer playing on the night I seen them. I think it was a stand-in drummer. But still, point still stands. Incredible musicians across the board, and they have like a progressive element to them as well. Again, not really on display on this, but they are kind of like in that realm of progressive rock as well, you know, on top of everything else they can do. So yeah, Kalandra with Mørketid. Beautiful stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. Apologies for the tears, but I did warn you. I did warn you. Leave a like, make sure you're subbed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.